You cannot fucking outsuffer me. You cannot fucking outsuffer me. I take pride in my suffering. I consciously seek suffering in order to enact personal growth. It is the journey, the challenge, the uphill impossibility. That is where pride is found, that is where work happens, and it is the work that truly instills the work. So to take pride in suffering, to be able to walk up to a bowl of shit and eat spoonfuls with a smile, to be able to thrive where others loathe, to be comfortable truly where the rest of the world is uncomfortable, to be able to see in the dark where others require light, to love and live in the hell that others cannot stomach, to call home what others call hell, to find heaven in what others call hell. That is where I love to be. And that is where I find the greatest sources of enlightenment. That is where I find the greatest moments of self-actualization, autonomy, self-reliance, independence, intestinal fucking fortitude. So yeah, you will not outsuffer me. Challenge yourself. Try not to let others outsuffer you. Live to suffer, long to suffer, suffering consciously in order to enact personal growth. The man who can love suffering and endure suffering more than the rest of the world cannot be stopped, because he lives in a place of deficit. He lives in a place of resistance. He lives in a place where the world, in his world, is an abrasion, to where when normalcy is around him, it feels soft, challengeless. He feels unlimited, his strength unbound, because he is a colossus, he is a giant, he is a true juggernaut of life. He walks in worlds, cannot be matched, because he lives in suffering. He longs for suffering. Suffering frees him. He has freed his mind because of suffering. I have freed my mind through suffering. So yeah, I say it over and over and over. Consciously seek suffering for personal growth. Develop yourself tough in order to callous your mind. Making hard a habit. Walking instead of driving. Riding instead of driving. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Taking the long way instead of the short way. Taking the hard way instead of the easy way. Consciously seeking suffering for personal growth, because when you add up all those moments and compound that interest, you're talking about channeling the will of an unstoppable being and the momentum that comes with that. The building of those challenges, the building of that suffering, that creates armor, that creates confidence, that creates fortitude. So yeah, you will not fucking outsuffer me. I live to suffer. I'm proud of my suffering, and I proudly outsuffer you. Get some.